Question everything for the truth should not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, you know, Michelle Obama comes out talking about she's terrified for the upcoming election. And it's like, notice the words terrified, you know, where they try to push this fear on us to try to coerce our vote so as to vote into some stuff that ain't going to help our people, or vote into somebody that ain't going to help our people, our nation, our community, and our reality as Aboriginal Negroes of America. But see, you got to understand how the colonizers work. Those chucking and jiving and cooning brothers and sisters that you see in these places of political platforms and celebrity platforms are tools for white supremacy, for the colonizers. That's what they always been. That's why when you rewind the tape back, going back, those are the same brothers and sisters that they utilize to watch over us while we was in the field working, while they living in the house. That's just our reality. That's just what it is. It got nothing to do with feelings. It's just the truth of what the matter is. And this is why they can come out and be on their side of the fence talking to us with this illusion of nation helping, knowing that they only there for their legacy and will never, ever, ever help our nation. You know, because she was so terrified. Why she wasn't terrified for the fact of the matter that our communities look like the way they look. Us being in ghettos and slums and hoods. If she was so terrified, why she wasn't terrified when Obama had an opportunity to give us and write off for reparations for our people, but he didn't do nothing. He went and did the opposite and talked the opposite to the UN, that we didn't need it, as they raking millions of dollars for themselves and their legacy. They denied the nation, our people as a whole, reparations. But see, this is the reality of things. You know, when you deal with these things, you gotta really accept these truths in order for us to move forward. Because see, we need liberation. And if we leave it up to these chucking and jiving, cooning house brothers and sisters, we'll never get liberation. We'll never get reparations. We'll never get our justice that is owed to us for crimes against humanity in the form of a Holocaust, genocide, and massacres that has happened to our people here in America as the Aboriginal Negroes of America. This is just that reality. And as our history and as our information on who we are literally continue to come out from what they've been hiding since they have stopped us from reading for 200 years in order to change all things, all places, as well as us as a people right here on our own soil. As this information come out more and more and more, you're going to see these chucking and jiving and cooning brothers and sisters coming out more and more and more to derail us on our quest for liberation, on our quest for reparations, because we need our own land structure. We need our own form of government. We need our own form of law. We need our own form of medical facilities so that we can set them up in the form of what Dr. Sebi and many other our people have set up to cure ourselves instead of suppress the symptoms and the sicknesses that we are going through. We need our own schools with our own school curriculums that we control. We need our own airwaves that we can put out positive music that uplift our people and not keep our people under these gang banging, bitching and hoeing and chucking and jiving type of lyrics that keep us under a death culture to continue to see our babies be mass incarcerated and deleted off the planet. We need a strong sense of morality back in our community. And the only way to get that is to actually call out these chucking and jiving and cooning house brothers and sisters that is helping the colonizers to continue to keep us under this so-called death culture, at the same time keeping us from being able to get liberation and reach justice that we so desperately need. So with that, if she's terrified, then she need to be terrified about these things that we actually desperately need in our community, desperately need for our nation. So don't fall for the tricks and the trick bags that these chucking and jiving and cooning brothers and sisters going to come out and try to sell you like a Michelle Obama, and the fact that she's terrified of the election. That don't even make no sense. What, Jason going to jump out? Freddie going to jump out? That already happened. That already happened with Obama. That already happened with Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. That already happened with the Bushes. That already happened with number one president, the second president, the third president, the fourth president, the fifth president, when they was all owning our people as slaves, as chattel slavery and property, saying that we wasn't no type of a human, but we was more like less than a dog. That already happened. We should already be terrified of this system for all the things that they have done to us, Michelle Obama. And yet still, we still under our inheritors. Well, they inheritors of our oppression. It's just that reality. We haven't separated. We haven't gone anywhere. We still here, pretending that things got better as we walk by abandoned buildings, abandoned businesses, and abandoned property every which way we go up and down our streets, living in these ghetto slums and hoods that we are in. Walking by the prisons that are mass incarcerating our men into the millions based off of impoverishment, based off of living in poverty, based off of living under a system that only give you bare minimum, based off of living under a system that don't want to see you empowered from nowhere, so don't want to really give you any jobs, don't want to really give you any loans, don't want to really give you any careers, don't want to really give you no education that empower you through your hands to be able to build for yourself. This is what we're under. And this is what we've been under. Every single day, Michelle Obama, when I come outside, I'm terrified that some colonizer slave patrol officers may pull me over and come up with some excuse that I fit the description and then violate me in every which way you can possibly imagine on a day-to-day basis, that I'm faced with this each time I leave my house. Michelle Obama, you don't know terror from nowhere if you're living up there with them, living your legacy and enjoying your chicken under the table inside the house as you chuck and jive and coon as the house brothers and sisters that y'all are. Because every single day we live under terror. Every single day we wake up, we under oppression. Every single day we wake up, we sitting in ghettos, slums, and hoods trying to figure out why we don't get no resources. We get bare minimum coming to our nation, into our community. And with that, I just don't get you, Obama. I just don't get you, Michelle Obama. I just don't get you chucking and jiving and cooning house brothers and sisters. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.